ជំរាបសួរស្វាគមន៍សាជាថ្មីមកកាន់កម្មវិធី Better English with Matthew Robinson ប្រិយមិត្តទាំងអស់គ្នាដែលទស្សនានៅតាមផ្ទះទទួលបានមេរៀនអីគេខ្លះពីលោកគ្រូ Matthew Robinson ហើយចង់ដឹងទេថានៅក្នុងមេរៀននេះលោក Matthew នឹងលើកយកនៅមេរៀនអ្វីកន្លឹះអ្វីនិងអ្វីពិសេសមកចែកជូនដល់អ្នកគ្នាអញ្ចឹងកុំភ្លេច like follow និង share page KMF TV ទទួលបាននៅវីដេអូប្លែកៗទាំងអស់គ្នាអញ្ចឹងយើងទៅជួបមួយគាត់ទាំងអស់គ្នា Hello Matthew
Hello
How are you
I'm fine and you
Yes I'm good so what is your gonna bring us this time
Today we're going to do more pronunciation because it's really important to get it right
អូខេអញ្ចឹងលោក Matthew នឹងលើកយកនៅការបញ្ចេញសំឡេងខ្ញុំមកចែកជូនអ្នកគ្នាម្ដងទៀតទេអញ្ចឹងចង់ដឹងថាតើលើកនេះការបញ្ចេញនៅសំឡេងចង់កន្ទុយពាក្យអ្វីខ្ញុំមកចែកជូនអ្នកគ្នា
So today we're going to look at the ER sound there are many words in English that end with ER
អញ្ចឹងថ្ងៃនេះយើងនឹងលើកយកនៅពាក្យ ER ដែលបញ្ចប់សំឡេងហ្នឹងហើយជាគេថាពាក្យហ្នឹងគឺមានពាក្យច្រើននៅក្នុងភាសាអង់គ្លេស
And the sound is usually
ហើយសំឡេងនេះគឺបញ្ចេញថា
Here are a few examples would you like to go through them speak them and translate them
អូខេអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំនឹងអានពាក្យដែលមាននៅលើឧទាហរណ៍នេះហើយនឹងបកប្រែជូនអ្នកគ្នា Her មានន័យថារបស់នាង Ever មានន័យថាធ្លាប់ឬមួយក៏ដែល User មានន័យថាអ្នកប្រើប្រាស់ Boxer មានន័យថាអ្នកប្រដាល់ Other មានន័យថាផ្សេង Butter មានន័យថាប៊ឺ Leader មានន័យថាអ្នកដឹកនាំនិង Clever មានន័យថាឆ្លាតវាងវៃ
You did very well you got butter right
Yes not wrong this time
Not butter that was great but there was one word not to do with the ER but to do with the sound in the middle of the word
What is that word?
Other
Other
Yes the in the middle
Yeah other
That's better but that's nothing to do with ER but that was good
Yeah
But there are a few words that end with ER that don't sound
Yeah អញ្ចឹងមានពាក្យមួយចំនួនទៀតដែលបញ្ចប់ទៅដល់ ER ដូចគ្នាប៉ុន្តែមិនមែនជា sound ទេ
Just a few and here they are
អញ្ចឹងយើងមើលឧទាហរណ៍ទាំងគ្នា
Now these words end with ER but they sound ear not
Yeah អញ្ចឹងពាក្យដែលយើងមើលឃើញឧទាហរណ៍ទាំងអស់គ្នាហ្នឹងគឺបញ្ចប់ទៅដោយសំឡេង ER ដូចគ្នាប៉ុន្តែមិនមែនអានថា ER ទេគឺអានថា ear
I'm going to say them
Yeah
Beer
Beer
You can hear ear beer Yes
Yeah
Peer
Peer
What does peer mean
Peer it's mean like No, I'm not sure about that, but can you explain it?
When you peer at something, you look at it very intensely. I'm going to peer at my script.
Okay. So ពាក្យថា peer ហ្នឹងគឺមានន័យថាយើងបកប្រែខ្មែរមានន័យថាការសម្លក់ដែលយើងផឹងមួយគេមួយអញ្ចឹងស្មើនឹងពាក្យថាសម្លក់
There's another word that sounds exactly like peer, but is spelt differently, but it ends in ER. Peer.
Peer.
P-I-E-R. Do you know what a peer is?
Yes, peer in Khmer មានន័យថាផែ
Yes.
Yeah.
So peer and peer sound the same, ending in ER, but not sounding ear. One more word, tear.
Tear. Yeah, tear មានន័យថាថ្នាក់ឬមួយក៏ជាជាន់
Different levels, tear. So you'll be pleased to hear there are not many exceptions, just only those few words that sound with ear.
Yes. គឺយើងមានពាក្យប្រហែលពាក្យហ្នឹងឯងដែលគេហៅថាជាបញ្ចប់ដល់ពាក្យ ER ដូចគ្នាប៉ុន្តែសំឡេងផ្សេង
Now let's look at words that end with OR
អញ្ចឹងយើងទៅមើលពាក្យផ្សេងទៀតដែលបញ្ចប់ទៅដោយពាក្យ OR
And they sound like or O-R-E or
ហើយប៉ុន្តែសំឡេងគឺស្មើនឹងថាបញ្ចេញទៅដោយពាក្យ ORE
Now that is a word in English O-R-E or Do you know what it means?
Oh, so it also had a meaning too?
O-R-E has a meaning.
So what can you explain?
It's the material you dig out of the ground to make a metal. For example, iron.
Yeah.
You have iron ore in the ground, you dig it up and you get iron.
Wow. អញ្ចឹងពាក្យថា ORE ដែលយើងឃើញនៅលើឧទាហរណ៍ហ្នឹងគឺវាមានន័យដូចគ្នាវាមានអត្ថន័យដូចគ្នាមានន័យថាជាពពួកប្រភេទរ៉ែដែលគេគេថាឌិចពី from the ground មកគេយកមកពីដីមកហ្នឹងជាពពួកវត្ថុធាតុដើម
Yeah. But these words sound like or and they all end with OR as you can see.
អញ្ចឹងពាក្យដែលយើងឃើញទាំងអស់នៅលើឧទាហរណ៍នេះគឺជាបញ្ចប់ទៅដោយ OR ប៉ុន្តែសំឡេងដូចជា ORE
And please say them and translate as you go.
អូខេអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំនឹងអានហើយនឹងខ្ញុំនឹងបកប្រែជូនអ្នកនរគ្នា or មានន័យថាឬ for មានន័យថាសម្រាប់ door មានន័យថាទ្វារ poor មានន័យថាក្រ sailor មានន័យថាអ្នកបើកទូក doctor មានន័យថាវេជ្ជបណ្ឌិត
Now we're going to look at words that end in AR.
អញ្ចឹងយើងនឹងទៅមើលការបញ្ចេញសំឡេងមួយទៀតដែលបញ្ចប់ទៅដោយអក្សរ AR.
And they sound like the word are, A-R-E, which comes from the verb to be.
Yeah. អញ្ចឹងពាក្យថាបញ្ចប់ទៅដោយពាក្យ AR ហ្នឹងប៉ុន្តែសំឡេងគឺ sound ដូចជា ARE sound sound អក្សរ ARE ហ្នឹងគឺ verb to be យើងហ្នឹង
Like you are or they are.
Yeah.
It sounds like that.
Yeah ដូចពាក្យ they are we are you are yeah.
And here are a few examples. Maybe you'd like to read them and translate as usual.
ចាអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំនឹងអាននៅឧទាហរណ៍ហើយនឹងបកប្រែជូនអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាស្ដាប់ far មានន័យថាឆ្ងាយ car មានន័យថាឡាន bar មានន័យថារបាំង jar មានន័យថាក្រឡ lyre មានន័យថាមនុស្សកុហក guitar មានន័យថាហ្គីតានិង particular មានន័យថាភាពពិសេស
Yes, that's very good. If I heard you speaking like that in a English class or whatever, I would understand all those words. So you said those perfectly. Well done.
Yes, thank you so much.
Are.
Yes.
Now, many AR words follow that rule, are.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid there are a few exceptions.
អញ្ចឹងយើងឧទាហរណ៍ពាក្យ AR ហ្នឹងគឺមានប៉ុណ្ណឹងប៉ុន្តែមានករណីពិសេសមួយចំនួនទៀតចង់ដឹងថាវាជាអីយើងទៅមើលទាំងអស់គ្នា
Can you believe this? Some of the words ending in AR sound like ear.
Oh really? AR.
Ear.
Yeah.
Trochia.
ត្រចៀក
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, trochia. Ear. So here are a few. Would you like to read them and translate, please?
អូខេអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំនឹងបកប្រែហើយនឹងអាននៅឧទាហរណ៍ហើយបកប្រែជូនអ្នកនរគ្នាស្ដាប់ ear មានន័យថាត្រចៀក fear មានន័យថាភាពភ័យខ្លាច dear មានន័យថាសំណប់ចិត្ត hear មានន័យថាឮនិងពាក្យថា appear មានន័យថាលេចឡើង
Okay. 4 of those were good, but the last one, what did you say? The last one?
appear
Appear.
Yeah.
Appear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hear the a. You just went appear.
appear
Appear.
yeah appear
Okay.
yeah
Now, I'm sorry to tell you, but I'm afraid it gets a bit more complicated.
what about that
Let's have a look. Some AR words sound like air. We breathe air.
yeah យើងមាននិយាយទៅចេះពាក្យហ្នឹងបញ្ចប់ AR ដែរប៉ុន្តែសំឡេងខុសគ្នាទៀតហើយលើកហ្នឹងគឺសំឡេងចេញមកគឺសំឡេងគេហៅថាសំឡេងអក្សរ air
Yeah, and here are some examples.
យើងទៅមើលឧទាហរណ៍បងប្អូនគ្នា
3 words that end in AR, but they sound like air.
yeah ហើយពាក្យដែលនៅលើឧទាហរណ៍ហ្នឹងគឺសំឡេងគឺបញ្ចប់ទៅដោយ air
And again, please read them and translate.
ចាអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំអានហើយបកប្រែជូនអ្នកនរបងទៀតណា wear មានន័យថាស្លៀកពាក់ peer មានន័យថាផ្លែសេរីនិងពាក្យថា tear មានន័យថាចាប់ហែក
The second one was not so good. You went peer.
peer
Pear.
Pear.
Air. Pear.
yes
Say again.
pear
No, that's pear. Pear.
pear
Yes. So what is a pear?
pear is a kind of fruit in Khmer is a ផ្លែសេរី
Do you like pears?
yes of course
Chenang?
ផ្លែសេរី
Chenang? Okay. I like pears too. So I think that's enough pronunciation for one lesson. Don't you agree, Bormey?
yeah អញ្ចឹងយើងបញ្ចប់ការបញ្ចេញសំឡេងតែប៉ុណ្្នឹងហើយចាំមើលយើងនឹងទៅមេរៀនមួយទៀតចង់ដឹងថាមេរៀននេះគេចាំយើងតាមដានទាំងអស់គ្នា
So now we're going to look at a few words that sound the same, are spelt differently, but mean different things.
អញ្ចឹងយើងទៅមេរៀនមួយទៀតដែលគេហៅថាពាក្យសំឡេងដូចគ្នាប៉ុន្តែការប្រកបខុសគ្នាហើយនឹងមានន័យខុសគ្នា
So here are 3 examples that we've already seen in the pronunciation.
ចាអញ្ចឹងយើងទៅមើលឧទាហរណ៍ទាំងអស់គ្នា
Do you want to try them?
Okay so I will read and translate for them អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំនឹងអានហើយនឹងបកប្រែជូនអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នា
Stop. I don't want to hear any difference between the 2 words.
Yeah.
The same.
Yeah the same
Yeah.
yeah pear មានន័យថាផ្លែសេរី and pear មានន័យថាជាគូហើយនឹង dear មានន័យថាសំណប់ចិត្តនិងពាក្យមួយទៀតថា dear មានន័យថាសត្វក្តាន់ហើយនឹងពាក្យមួយទៀតគឺ wear មានន័យថាស្លៀកពាក់ wear ទីណាហើយនឹង wear ទំនិញ
Yeah, 3. The last one, 3.
3
Oh.
But it sounds the same, right?
They sound the same, yes. Pair. The second pair, the pair of us.
Yes.
2, yes.
2 for 2
Dear and dear. The dear, oh dear,
My dear,
or my dear,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And dear is the animal.
Yes.
And then 3 meanings of wear. Wear clothes. Where are my clothes?
Yeah.
And where you find in a clothes shop, the
Yeah.
shopkeeper buys his wear.
Yeah. ចឹងយាយខ្ញុំបញ្យល់អ្នកនរគ្នាឲ្យគាត់ក៏បញ្យល់មកតង់ទៀតដែរ
So now we're going to move back to something we did in an earlier lesson.
អូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងត្រឡប់ទៅមេរៀនចាស់មួយវិញដែលខ្ញុំថាខ្ញុំជម្រាបអ្នកនរគ្នាហ្នឹងចឹងថ្ងៃហ្នឹងមកសងវិញហើយ
And that is how you use apostrophes.
ហើយនេះគឺតកតងទៅនឹង apostrophe
Can you say apostrophes?
apostrophe
Hey, 2 apostrophes.
apostrophes
Yes. And you remember we dealt with its and its.
ចាគឺយើងតកតងទៅនឹងពាក្យថា it's ជាមួយនឹង is ដែលមាន apostrophe
The first one no apostrophe, the second one with an apostrophe.
yeah ជាមួយនឹងមួយមានបតៈនិងមួយទៀតអត់បតៈ
Can you remember the difference?
Apostrophe the second one the have one is about possessive yes right
No, that's exactly wrong.
really
The first one without the apostrophe is possessive.
oh my bad
Hey, you forgot that.
អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមានច្រឡំតិចខ្ញុំអត់
Let's look again. The first one with no apostrophe is the possessive. Now I've given you a little bit of help with the first one. Tell me what the second its means with the apostrophe.
it is
Yes.
it's a full word of is it
It is.
yeah,
It's the
yeah.
short version of it is.
yes
But that's not what I'm talking about. And here are 2 examples of where the apostrophe is used in the possessive sense.
អញ្ចឹងយើងនឹងទៅមើលឧទាហរណ៍តកតងទៅនឹងការប្រើ apostrophe s នៅក្នុងប្រយោគ
Matthew's cup is on the table.
Matthew's cup is on the table មានន័យថាកែវរបស់ Matthew មានន័យថាកែវរបស់គាត់នោះដែលលើតុ
This is Matthew's cup with an apostrophe.
yes Matthew's cup ជាមួយនឹង apostrophe មានន័យថាពេលនេះជារបស់គាត់
Matthew's cup is off the table.
មានន័យថាកែវរបស់លោក Matthew នៅខាងក្រោមតុ
Another example, the wind blew Samnang's hat off his head.
yes មានន័យថាខ្យល់បក់មួកលោកសំណាងចេញពីក្បាល
Yeah, so we have possessive Matthews and Samnangs. Matthew apostrophe S, Samnang apostrophe S.
យើងមានពាក្យថា Matthew បតកមួយ s និងពាក្យថាសំណាងបតកមួយ f ដែលវាជាកម្មសិទ្ធិ
But what does the apostrophe stand for?
ប៉ុន្តែចង់ដឹងថាតើ apostrophe s ហ្នឹងគឺសំដៅទៅលើអ្វី
Can you explain that, Borme?
Can you explain to me
Let's have a look. It's easy with isn't because isn't apostrophe T, the apostrophe stands for the O.
អូខេអញ្ចឹងមានន័យថា is ហ្នឹងគឺសំដៅទៅលើ o
So that's easy example.
yeah
But now let's look at the others. Matthew's cup. It means Matthew his cup.
អូខេអញ្ចឹងពាក្យថា Matthew's cup ហ្នឹងស្មើនឹងពាក្យ Matthew his cup yeah
So the apostrophe stands for HI in
Yes.
his.
yeah គឺសំដៅទៅលើពាក្យថា his របស់គាត់ហ្នឹងឯង
And Samnang's hat, Samnang his hat.
គឺសំដៅទៅលើពាក្យសំណាងហ្នឹងគឺរបស់គាត់មានថា his ហ្នឹងរបស់គាត់
But what happens when you have a non-human like a dog?
ចុះបើសិនជាពាក្យហ្នឹងមិនមែនជាមនុស្សតែជាមួយគាត់នឹងប្រើរបៀបវិញ
For example, the dog's food means the dog eats food.
អញ្ចឹងពីពាក្យ the dog's food ទៅជា the dog eats food
So the apostrophe shortens the IT to S.
yeah អញ្ចឹងពាក្យ apostrophe s ហ្នឹងគឺជាពាក្យកាត់នៃពាក្យ it ដែលសំដៅទៅលើសត្វ
So now we're going to move to a new section of the lesson. We're going to talk about common English expressions.
ចឹងឥឡូវយើងចូលទៅដល់មេរៀនថ្មីមួយទៀតដែលនិយាយតាក់ទងទៅនឹង English expression.
And Bormey, we were just talking about dogs, so we will look at some expressions in English about dogs.
អញ្ចឹងដោយសារយើងរៀនតកតងទៅនឹងប្រធានបទសត្វឆ្កែអញ្ចឹងយើងនឹងតកតងទៅនឹង dog expression ម្ដង
And would you believe there are many?
គឺយើងមានច្រើនមែនទែនតកតងទៅនឹង dog expression.
Here are some examples.
ហើយនឹងនេះគឺជាប្រយោគ clear តកតងទៅនឹង dog expression.
I don't know if you know what they mean, but I want you to read them.
អូខេអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំនឹងអាន dog ear is a dog life let sleeping dog lie.
Yes, good. Let me read them. Dog-eared, you didn't say D. You went dog-eared. Dog-eared.
Eat and
It's a dog's life.
Yes.
Let sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah.
If you are in England, you will hear English people use these expressions all the time.
ចឹងបើសិនជាយើងរស់នៅប្រទេសអង់គ្លេសមានថាជនជាតិអង់គ្លេសគាត់តែងតែនិយាយពាក្យហ្នឹងគ្រប់ពេល
Have you any idea what they mean?
It's a new for me. Can you explain?
Dog-eared. It means if you have a book, it's a little bit worn at the corners like this. Maybe your grandpa's book.
Okay. មានន័យថា dog ear ហ្នឹងមានន័យថាការលក្ខណៈបត់សភៅ
And that's because dogs sort of have bent over ears, so it looks a little bit like that.
Yeah. គឺដោយសារតែសត្វឆ្កែយើងឃើញធ្លាប់ស្គាល់ហ្នឹងឯងសត្វវាត្រជាក់វាបាក់អញ្ចឹងការបត់សភៅហ្នឹងគឺវាដូចគ្នាអញ្ចឹងមិនគេប្រើពាក្យហ្នឹង
But it can also mean anything that's a little bit messy, a little bit worn out.
អញ្ចឹងមានន័យថាគេអាចប្រើបានន័យមួយទៀតគឺមានន័យថាវាជាលក្ខណៈរញ៉េរញ៉ៃ Yeah.
And what about it's a dog's life?
What does it mean?
What do you think it might mean?
That because dog have life that it's hard.
It's a dog's life means it's not a very good life. I'm not happy with my life. It's a dog's life.
I see. មានន័យថា it's a dog life ហ្នឹងមានន័យថាបើយើងបកប្រែមិនបកប្រែមានថាយើងយល់ន័យដែលស្រៀងគ្នាមានន័យថាជីវិតវាពិបាកវាអត់សុវ័យវាពិបាកអញ្ចឹងណា
Yes. I didn't hear you say dog's life.
Oh, it's dog's life.
Yes, don't forget the sound of your English words.
Yeah.
Let's look at the third. Let sleeping dogs lie. What do you think that means?
Sleeping dog can lie?
Yes.
Because it sleep.
It doesn't mean kahok. It doesn't mean lie. It doesn't mean that.
So
it means like
mean?
the dogs are sleeping.
Yeah.
Let sleeping dogs lie means don't interfere with something that is already quiet and good.
មានន័យថាយើងនៅពេលដែលអ្វីមួយដែលស្ងប់ស្ងាត់ហើយយើងកុំទៅធ្វើអីវាអរញ៉េរញ៉ៃមានន័យថាយើងកុំ involve នៅរឿងអ្នកដទៃអីចឹងណា
If you wake the sleeping dog, if you wake it with a kick, maybe it starts to bark and make a noise or bite.
Yeah. ចឹងមានន័យថាបើយើងឃើញឆ្កែដេកហើយយើងទៅទាត់ទៅញ៉ៃញ៉ៃឲ្យវាភ្ញាក់ចឹងវាអាចនឹងព្រុសវាអាចនឹងខំយើងអញ្ចឹងបើយើងន័យមកធៀបដូចគ្នាមានន័យថាបើសិនជារឿងអ្វីមួយដែលល្អដែលស្ងប់ស្ងាត់ហើយយើងកុំទៅ involve ជាមួយធ្វើឲ្យវារញ៉េរញ៉ៃអីអញ្ចឹង
But of course it means more than that. It applies to people too. It means don't disturb, don't change situations that don't need changing.
Yeah. បើសិនជាយើងបកពីន័យមនុស្សវិញមានន័យថាបើសិនជាឃើញគាត់កំពុងគេយើងទៅដាស់គាត់និយាយអញ្ចឹងមានន័យថាគាត់និយាយញ៉ៃអញ្ចឹងគាត់ភ្ញាក់មកដឹងថាវោកវ៉ាស់អីយើងវិញអីអញ្ចឹង
Because you might cause trouble that you don't need to cause.
អញ្ចឹងនឹងធ្វើបង្កើតជាបញ្ហាអញ្ចឹងមានន័យថា let sleeping dog lie មានន័យថាយើងកុំថាយើងកុំទៅរញ៉េរញ៉ៃមនុស្សដែលស្ងប់ស្ងាត់អីអញ្ចឹងវានឹងនាំឲ្យមានបញ្ហាដល់យើង
So now we're going to move to the last section, which is more common English words.
អញ្ចឹងយើងនឹងមូទៅមេរៀនចុងក្រោយតទៅទៅនឹង common word ចា
And these are 141 to 160 according to Google.
ពាក្យទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងគឺជាពាក្យទី141ដល់ទី160ដែលដកស្រង់ចេញពី Google.
And as always there are 20.
Yes, ហើយតែតែមាន20ពាក្យទៅគឺយើងលើកមកម្ដង20ពាក្យចា
Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you want to read them or do you want me to read them?
I want to read after you.
After me?
Yeah.
Okay. Much.
Much.
Mean.
Mean.
Before.
Before.
move,
move,
right,
right,
boy,
boy,
old,
old,
two,
two,
same,
same,
tell,
tell,
does,
does,
set,
set,
three,
three,
want,
want,
air,
air,
well,
where,
also,
also,
play,
play,
small,
small,
end.
end.
And again, what did you notice about how I was pronouncing those words?
Yeah, is the end of the verse.
Yes,
Yeah.
emphasizing the ends of the world.
Yeah.
Now, do you know what they all mean?
Yes, of course.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Woo! Shall I test you?
You can test me by create
Oh,
sentence.
no,
something.
no, no. What does before mean?
Before it's mean like bimon. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes. Before
What
and
does
after.
same mean?
Same មានន័យថាដូចដូចគ្នា yeah.
Okay. So can you make a sentence using the word before and same?
Okay. Let me think. Before I look beautiful and now still the same. Right?
Yes. I would say before you look beautiful and now you look even more beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
But I didn't use the word same, but never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
So another one. What does to, T-O-O, T-O-O, what does that mean?
ធូមានន័យថាដែរ Yeah.
And what does want mean?
Want មានន័យថាចង់
Okay.
Yeah.
So can you make a sentence with both of those words?
I want to speak well English like you too, like you do too.
That's better. By putting do in, is that right? So say that again.
I want to speak well English like you do too.
What sort of English do you want to speak?
English?
What sort of English?
Better English?
Better.
Better.
What did you say?
But
You went better.
I said,
You went better.
no,
Oh, you
better
did. You did.
is
You
about
did. You went
American.
better. You went better. I kill you. I box you. Better.
better English.
Don't say better. Okay, the last one. What does move mean?
មានន័យថា move មានន័យថាផ្លាស់ទីឬមួយក៏រំកិល
So, and what does end mean?
and មានន័យថាទីបញ្ចប់
So make a sentence with both of those, move and end.
Okay. I will move to the new house at the end of the month.
Oh, that's perfect, but it's month.
Month.
Yes,
Yes.
good. Move,
Move.
move,
Yeah.
month.
Month.
Yeah.
Yeah. អញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាដែលនៅទស្សនានៅតាមផ្ទះកុំភ្លេចយើងអានពាក្យទាំងអស់នេះហើយជាមួយនឹងកុំភ្លេចបង្កើតប្រយោគជាមួយខ្ញុំហើយនឹង comment នៅខាងក្រោមខ្ញុំមកជាមួយលោក Matthew គាត់នឹងមើល comment ទាំងអស់គ្នា Yeah.
Once again, I want to say to everybody at home, you must know these common words. You must know what they mean. You must know how to use them. Otherwise, I'm sorry to say, you will not speak better English.
ចាអញ្ចឹងប្រិយមិត្តដែលទស្សនានៅតាមផ្ទះកុំភ្លេចអានពាក្យទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងហើយយើងបកប្រែធ្វើឲ្យយល់នៅទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងបើមិនជាយើងអត់យល់ទេគឺយើងពិបាកក្នុងការនិយាយភាសាអង់គ្លេស Yeah.
So that's the end of my English lesson today, Borme.
ចាថ្ងៃហ្នឹងមេរៀនអង់គ្លេសយើងគឺចប់តែប៉ុណ្្នឹងហើយប៉ុន្តែអត់តន់ចប់ទេយើងនៅបរិញ្ញាបត្រខ្មែរទៅលោក Matthew វិញម្ដង Yeah. So how is your Khmer now?
Oh, a little bit better because you're helping me a little bit, but still not very good.
ចាំមានន័យថាគាត់និយាយបានហើយប៉ុន្តែនៅអត់តបានល្អទេចាំមើលមើលតើថ្ងៃហ្នឹងខ្ញុំនឹងបរិញ្ញាបត្រខ្មែរអីគេទៅលោក Matthew. Yeah.
So when I first came to Cambodia, which was 17 years ago, I tried to learn many words very quickly.
អញ្ចឹងនៅរយៈពេលដែលគាត់មកនៅស្រុកខ្មែរហ្នឹងគឺគាត់ព្យាយាមរៀនភាសាខ្មែរយើងបានច្រើន
And I had hundreds of cards and wrote down the words that I had learnt on the cards.
Yeah. អូចឹងថ្ងៃហ្នឹងខ្ញុំអត់មានបរៀនគាត់ទេថ្ងៃហ្នឹងគឺគាត់រំលឹកមេរៀនម្ដងព្រោះគាត់ធ្លាប់រៀនភាសាខ្មែរហើយគាត់ទៅសេដាក់កាតចាំមើលគាត់នឹងរំលឹកបែបមិនវិញ
I had little cards like this, 4 words on each card.
Yeah.
And when I had spare time, I used to just try and remember what the Khmer words were.
Okay. អញ្ចឹងគាត់ធ្លាប់ប្រើកាតហ្នឹងនៅពេលដែលពាក្យគាត់ធ្លាប់សរសេរហ្នឹងហើយគាត់សរសេរលើកាតហ្នឹងហើយគាត់នឹងតែងតែរំលឹកពាក្យខ្មែរជាមួយនឹងពាក្យដែលគាត់ធ្លាប់រៀន
But because my pronunciation is so bad, I gave up.
តែដោយសារគាត់និយាយទៅពិបាកនិយាយអញ្ចឹងទៅគាត់ត្រូវបានគាត់ give up ហ្មងទៅគាត់ក៏ឈប់ទៅ
So I thought you could test my memory.
Okay, chẳng cho mời ngày nắng nhưng té quạt nhưng nắng té quạt cho mời nắng cạn để quạt từ xe biển nắng.
So here's a small selection of the cards.
Yeah.
And I thought you could select maybe 4 of those words to see if I can remember the Khmer words.
Dương mình cạn đấy nóng đáy cho mời nắng rơi dọc 4 pít. Té lộ mặt thôi cho mời ta quạt ai chạm bàn vào cùng được nè.
And if I pronounce them properly.
Okay, cho mời mất quan vậy thời đừng có khó. Okay.
Up to you.
Okay. Two.
2.
Yeah.
Which 2?
Two is a T-W-O.
Oh.
Yeah.
B.
Yes.
That's
How about
easy, easy.
Yeah. Easy.
Was that good pronunciation? B.
Yes.
Good.
Okay. This one is a little bit difficult. Monday.
Oh, Monday. Can I chan?
Sorry.
Can I chan?
It's not canal, not pillow. It's tngai.
I said pillow.
Yeah. You said canal, not tngai.
Can I chan?
Tngai.
Nai.
Ngai chan.
Chan. Did I get chan right?
Yeah, chan right, but not the tngai one.
Nai.
Yeah, tngai.
Good
Not
night.
canal, it's tngai.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, another one.
At least I knew what it was. Nai chan, even though my pronunciation was bad.
Yeah. What about 10?
Can.
10.
10.
T-E-N, yes.
Oh, do. Do.
Dog.
Do.
It sounds similar like dog.
No, it's dob.
Dog.
Dob.
Not dog, it's dog.
Dob.
Dog. Dog.
This is why I stopped learning Khmer. I mean, simple word. Dob. Dob. Okay. Dob
Okay.
moi. Dob bi. Dob bai.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Another one is nose.
Nose.
Yeah.
Tromo.
Tromos.
Is that right?
Yes.
Did pronunciation good?
Again, please.
Tromo.
Not tromo, it's tromos.
I can't tell the difference. Tromo.
Tromos.
Tromos.
Not tromos, it's tromos.
Tromos.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
Together?
Yes, tromos.
Tromos.
Yes.
Tromos.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 4. That's
okay,
enough.
this is for you. Chẳng hạn ông này tôi sẽ làm cái hệ than. Ao bẩn thụ lục mặt chung mới ta qua dây bị sa không ai trời bànประมาณ rồi. Giờ chẳng mấy đến không ai vào nhóm chập thầm nắng ấy. Ông có này ông này để tam đan tăng bị đam rồi mà đó chấp. Tai complete chui like follow និង share page Cam FTV ដើម្បីទទួលបាននៅវីដេអូល្អៗផងដែរអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំជាមួយនឹងលោកម៉ាត់ធូសូមអរគុណសូមជម្រាបលា